Ladies and gentlemen, we're here at Belmont Park, wrapping up the card with the Stewards report. I'm here with Chief Steward Brad Lewis. Not a great way to finish off the Belmont season, but Brad, the weather was consistent at least throughout the day.
Cold day and gusty winds throughout, Mark, but no impediment to racing, and the track's done very well throughout the season again today.
We did race on a good fall, which was lucky throughout the day. We'll kick things off with race number one, the young membership plate over 1,000 metres. It was for the two-year-olds, Brad, and there were a few that were green.
As we would expect with the two-year-olds, as you say, Mark. Little Hercules lay outwards throughout, also came back with a laceration to the near hind fetlock. Demons and Dust had a tendency to lay inwards, and Rocking Rose, uncompetitive, back to trials. They'd actually tried to buck early there, Mark, so this horse will trial before resuming.
Race two was the Tab Touch check-in at Belmont Maiden over 1,200 metres, and a big field, Brad. There was plenty going on, including the winner who missed the start despite winning nicely.
That's right, commenced slowly and lost a length there, Mark. A number of horses held up in the straight. Crowder, it was held up until about the 100-metre mark after being impeded from the 300. Daygall Lad couldn't really get clear in the straight. Cheap Express held up for clear running from the 300 until about the 100 metres. An excellent Jerry caught wide.
Race number three, Park Plate over 1,300 metres, and Nashville Cat settled a lot closer than a lot of punters would have expected.
Into that strong headwind today, Joseph as a party put forward that it really couldn't finish off after having to work hard. There was an incident in the straight, market around the 150-metre mark, where Swedish Memories, when laying in, shifted in and caused crowding to Bolshevik, ridden by Randy Tan. This horse has lain previously, Swedish Memories, and Apprentice Mitchell did try and straighten his horse in those circumstances, and also because of his very good riding record, he was issued with a reprimand for allowing Swedish Memories to shift in.
Race number four was the Crown Perth opening day at Ascot, October 15 handicap over 1,000 metres. Brackets was caught quite wide.
It was race wide without cover throughout the run, Mark, and Roger the Roman. There was some buffeting either side of it at the start where horses moved ground, and it got some bumping at the start. Mercurial Spur commenced slowly and was crowded and buffeted also from the start.
On to race number five, which was the Tab Touch Masters, November 19, November 26, December 3 handicap over 1,000 metres. It didn't seem to handle the conditions, and Universal Law was caught wide at the back of the field.
Yeah, that's right, Mark. It came back with a mildly elevated heart rate, and we'll monitor this horse's recovery, or Sharon Miller will let us know how the horse pulled up. Universal Law wide, and also Lane was in the straight, and audience very disappointing. We saw it bungle the start again today, Mark, and it's the sort of horse that really needs to be up on the pace and lead. That's where it runs its best races, and today it got its head around at the side and got out very awkwardly and lost about 3 lengths. We interviewed Sarah Bonner about her riding and said that she could have shown some more initiative in the straight. Despite being back in the field, Mark should have applied some more vigour, even though it was not responding at that time. And it also did return with some lameness in the off hind leg.
Race number 2016 Ascot Racing Carnival, October 15 to December 31 handicap. It was for the stayers over 2,200 metres, and Proxy, the favourite, just pulled his head off in the run, Brad.
Yeah, it didn't help him finish off there. Confusing was disappointing, but no abnormalities there following the run, and power packed over race through the early middle stages also.
On to race number 7, which was, of course, the listed birthday stakes over 1,200 metres. The hot favourite, Winkin' and Odd, was caught 3 wide on the speed.
That's right, wouldn't have helped it at all. Had to work hard again. Ideal Image couldn't really get clear at all in the straight. Let It Slip was another that was held up in the early part of the straight, and Mickey Two Toes also until about the 150-metre mark.
The lucky last of the day was the James Boggs Premium Handicap over 1,600 metres. The favourite, Infatuated, won quite comfortably. Brad, anything to come out of that race?
No, it looked pretty clear at this stage, Mark. We just saw Infatuated over race, pull quite hard through the run.
Excellent. And Brad, the track at Belmont here has held up quite nicely throughout the winter, and credit must go to the track staff.
That's right, and we move on to Ascot. We looked at the track yesterday, and it looks to be in good condition for the return there in a fortnight. Excellent
news, Brad, and of course, as per usual, the Stewards report can be found on the Chris website in about 30 to 40 minutes once the Stewards have wrapped up all their inquiries. And Brad, I look forward to seeing you at Ascot in a fortnight's time.
Thank you, Mark. See you then.
Thank you.